Guys, I don't think we need to be chasing the Western validation too much. Recently a lot of people have been talking about Grammy omitting, Davido, instead calling Rema, Wizkid, and Burna Boy as the big three or top three Afrobeat artists, and this is generating a lot of reactions so far. A lot of people are now responding to the story. I think we need to talk about these things. I want you to understand that Grammy should not be our yardstick of measuring the success of Afrobeat. In the last 10 years, listing Afrobeat artists or Afrobeat songs without mentioning one of Davido's song is something that is unjust to an extent. I think you guys wants to trigger a kind of discussion within the entertainment industry in Africa right now. That is something I believe. When we talk about the top 10 Afrobeat artists for the past 10 years, you have to call Davido, Wizkid, Burna Boy. You got to call the likes of Rema also has actually done a lot. We got to call the likes of Two-Face Idibia. We got to call the likes of Runtown, the Bunch, and these guys, they've actually done a lot in terms of Afrobeat to an extent based on the impact they actually had. Not mentioning songs like If, like Fall by Davido. I think these guys, if like I say they get one thing where they want like provoke the African market because they have been trying to take over Afrobeat. I listened to an interview session with Akon talking about how he really worked so hard to make Afrobeat a success right here. You got to understand that the likes of Two-Face Idibia released a global song before a person of Akon. So how Akon take senior Two-Face for Afrobeat or trying to pioneer Afrobeat. So when you use Western yardstick to validate your success in Afrobeat or in your African sounds, I think we are getting it all twisted. I keep saying one thing, that we should really start building up our own platforms. Remember recently they gave Irasta an award backstage. That is discriminatory and that is disrespectful. And they came out with another one to say Rema is big, Burna Boy is big, Wizkid is big, and left out the video. These are the big three artists influencing the culture and all those things. Talking about the influence of culture, you should talk about Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy. You have to make it four because Rema is actually doing a lot also. What are they using to rank it? That is the question a lot of people are really asking. So, my guys, make una know they use Western validation, take the rate on our own achievement because that will further destroy Afrobeat. These people wants to take over the Afrobeat. If possible, they want to buy us out and take over Afrobeat and make it what they want to make it. And still, they don't recognize our contribution too much unless we're going to use some money they push ourselves. Wizkid has to come out to say, if you are giving me award backstage, keep your award BET. A lot of people are coming out to really have their own voice on it. So now some Nigerians are saying a lot of things, are saying that Davido does not want it and all these kind of things. Guys, if you say Davido does not want big three, that means you are really biased to me to understand because for the past 10 years, this guy has a lot of his song, a lot of songs that actually made global impact. That is something you got to understand about all of this. What is your own take? I want you to put your own comment in the comment section so that you can have a take on what you feel so far. Before I jump off, I want to say thank you guys for watching our videos and thank you for the love so far. If you are new here, you can click the subscribe button below and the bell notification icon to always get notifications each time we upload our videos. I love you guys. Keep supporting Afrobeat blog across social media platforms.